Every time I see some bills and I hate you. Wait a minute, I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. Why does it? I hate you. Trash, delete. I hate you. Oh my God, I don't have no. That's probably the reason why I cry late at night. I hate you. And there we go. Oh, there we go. I hate you, bitch. Hey, I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hate you, bitch. Oh yes, oh yes. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, bitch. Oh yes, oh yes. I hate you, bitch. And you, and you, and you. Y'all ain't shit. Oh, yeah. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Y'all ain't shit. All right, you guys, what's up? Welcome back. We are back. We're back for another week. We are back alive. Today is News Day. Okay. Oh, my God. I didn't have this one. But I guess I'm going to add it on. All right. So today is News Day. But let's go ahead and get started. And today's show is brought to you by Embrace Pangea. Embrace Pangea has different things from oral care, body care, feminine care, and different things that help your mind, body, and soul. So please go ahead and go to the link in my bio. And you can find Embrace Pangea and my link tree on my Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram page, my main one, and my podcast one, it's going to have like a little link tree in the bio. And it's at the very bottom. And it's going to take you to the website. Embrace Pangea. All different types of different things. Our next sponsor is Walk by Faith Candles. Walk by Faith Candles is a soy-based wood wick. So that means it burns a little longer than, the rest of these candles. Walk by Faith Candles, they sell different things from fragrances. So if you want to scent your room, candles, if you want to do mass production of candles, you can go ahead and go to www.walkbyfaith, not by sight, amen. And you can find your candles at walkbyfaith.com. You can find her on Instagram, and her link is in the bio. Now, today show is about the news. What is going on in the news? And our very first, today's whole show is just me. I'm going to be a news anchor today, y'all. I'm going to put my reading glasses on and read because I am a news anchor today. Our first thing is something that we have talked about on previous shows, R. Kelly. So, R. Kelly's defense attorney compares R. Kelly to Martin Luther King Jr. This man is doing his job. Not that you try to compare R. Kelly to what's wrong with you, but let's go ahead and read. In a desperate last defense effort to have R. Kelly acquitted, one of his attorneys compares the singer to civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. during his ongoing trial. On Thursday, the defense attorney faced the jury in R. Kelly's sex trafficking case. He quoted the pastor and activist, Martin Luther King Jr. "I have been to the mountaintop" speech, reminding that jurors that MLK protested against the U.S. for now they are mistreated African Americans. Somewhere I read in the freedom speech, somewhere I read of the freedom of observation, that somewhere I read of the freedom of the press, his attorney quoted King, who then said that the leader was simply trying to make the government be true to what on paper. The defense lawyer claims that Kelly was trying to do the same thing, maintaining that Kelly's relationship with his accusers were also consensual and marked by lavish gifts, and other luxuries throughout the trial, while has acknowledged that Kelly and had multiple women at times and says the singer treated them like gold. The 50-year-old disgraced singer has been accused of sexual abuse over 20 women and teenagers, spanning over 2 decades. The Honey Love vocalist has placed not guilty to all charges. Okay. So my thoughts on basically this whole R. Kelly thing was, a lot of the girls' testimonies that, I don't know if you've been paying attention, they have been very much getting dismissed throughout the whole thing, because they were going after R. Kelly because he was R. Kelly. And you got to think about it. When you were 16 and 17, for some of the ladies, if Chris Brown was as accessible as he was, I know some of y'all would be out here when y'all was 16, 17 years old, lying, saying you was 20, trying to get after Chris Breeze or Drake or any of these other people. So I'm of the believings of, I was 16, 17 not too long ago, how long ago was I about? Maybe 7 years ago, not too long ago. I was this age. So I definitely understand wanting a celebrity, and hell, if I had to lie about it, I'd lie. So I don't think that R. Kelly is a sexual predator per se, but I definitely think he has a sex addiction problem. I can definitely say that he has a problem with going after, I don't even think he purposely goes after girls of a certain age. I just think he likes sex too damn much, in my personal opinion. After what I've seen, yeah, was he wrong on some of this shit? Yes, I definitely think he was wrong, and I don't think he give a fuck how old anybody else was. As long as they wanted to have sex, and they wanted to have sex with him, he was down, and he was down for the cause. So he was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I guess his problem was he didn't care. And then there was a thing on Facebook. It said, go look at his net worth. This man is now worth negative $2 million. Negative. So you had to hit zero first in order to get negative $2 million. Not even negative $10. Not even negative. R. Kelly is more broke than me. But in other news, speaking of sexual assault, in other news, Chris Como is accused of harassment by former ABC executive producer. Chris Como is accused of sexual harassment by former ABC executive producer. Chris Como has been accused by sexual harassment by former ABC producer after he grabbed her butt in front of her husband and co-workers in 2005 at a work party. and later called it a heartening greeting. In a New York Times op-ed published Friday, veteran TV journalist Shirley Ross described the event as an Upper West Side club. In the aftermath, Como allegedly sent her an email saying that he was ashamed but soon moved to distance himself from an actor accused of doing the same thing to a stranger on the street. Ross said that she was working as an executive producer on an ABC entertainment show at the time, but had previously worked as Como's boss on ABC Primetime Live. I was at a party with my husband, who sat behind me on the ottoman, sipping his Diet Coke. As I spoke with work friends, when Mr. Como entered the Upper West Side bar, he walked towards me and greeted me with a strong bear hug while lowering one hand to grab and squeeze the cheeks of my buttocks, she said. I can do this now that you are no longer my boss, he said to me with a kind and quirky arrogance. No, you can't, I said, pushing him off of me at the chest while stepping back, revealing my husband, who has seen the entire episode at close range. We quickly left. On June 1st, 2005, Como sent Ross an email with the subject title, Now That I Think of It, I Am Ashamed. He equated his behavior to that of Christian Staler, the actor of Heathers, who has been arrested a month prior for sexual harassment a lady of a New York City street after touching her buttocks. So, I think it's bullshit. I mean, I don't think that the lady didn't get her ass grabbed by Chris Como back in 2005. But 2005, bitch, I was 7 years old. You waited, and he lost his job. So you waited over 15 years, 16 to be exact. You waited over 15 years to now come out and say that Chris Como grabbed your ass when Me Too has been going on, I want to say since 2019. So you had 2019. No, bitch, you had 2006. You had 2007. And he wasn't even at your job no more. You had all this time to come out. 16 years you wanted to wait. Now all of a sudden Chris Como grabbed your ass 16 years ago. Now it's sexual harassment. I'm pretty sure the man was drunk. Was it wrong? Yes. Yes, it was wrong. Yes, Chris Como was wrong in this instant in time. But I honestly think people are just coming out of the fucking woodworks, people that went against Trump. I'm just going to be honest. His brother was first. And now it's Chris Como. Now it's Chris. It's like, where does this shit stop? Like, people are coming out with... I feel like there are people that are actually sitting up here really getting sexually harassed. Now it's just hearsay at this point. Now I don't know who the fuck to believe. Now I don't even feel like if you bump into a bitch now, like people can be like, oh, that's sexual harassment. I feel like anything now is sexual harassment. You flirt with somebody the wrong way, that's sexual harassment. You do this, that's sexual harassment. You say a nasty joke, that's sexual harassment. It's just sexual harassment here and fucking there. Everybody gets... And you're coming out of the woodworks with it now. I just feel like people are not really wanting justice. People want a trend. At this point. You coming out 15, 16 years later... You're coming out all this time later. Almost that was so long ago. Mind you, I was 7 when this incident happened. 7. It said June 1st of 2005. I was 7. I'm 23. If it was that bad, you would have said something a long time ago. And now Chris Cuomo is going to get fired from fucking CNN, or he's going to have to quit now. Because that's the thing, like, they're just attacking people at this point. That's just honestly how I fucking feel, that they're just attacking people at this point. Because it's like, they're just going after people now. I've seen the pattern. Now at this point, it's just like, damn, y'all really just going after people now. Like, for some people, I feel like, yes, they were probably taking, like, the movie producer, Harvey Weinstein, if I'm not mistaken. Weinstein. Yes, I honestly think he was making people sleep with him in order to get, the movie role. Like, how bad do you want it, bitch? And he was this fat, unattractive man, and that was the only way he was going to get pussy. So I definitely believe that. And he had all this power, so I'm definitely going to say, boom, yes, that man definitely was. And then you have, the Jeffrey Epsteins of the world, who was, trafficking young bitches. Yes, I definitely think he was one of those people. But now we're coming out with bullshit from all the way from 2005. He grabbed, bitch, really? And then, coincidental that it comes out a couple of months after his brother gets accused. I mean, fucking really? It's not even fucking shocking. It's just like, bitch, 1 + 1 is equaling 2. And it's too fucking many. But since we were on CNN and the crime not fitting the time, a Florida janitor is sentenced to 60 years in prison for hiding a camera in girls' bathroom. A Florida janitor has been sentenced to 60 years in prison for hiding a camera in the girls' restroom. On Tuesday, a judge in Orlando federal court sentenced 31-year-old Jeremy Jarrell Walker to 60 years in prison. His sentence comes after he has convicted in June of 2 counts of or attempted to use children-produced sexual explicit videos, Fox News reports. Mr. Walker did more than just produce horror. He stole his innocence of the trust of young victims, FBI, Tampa, Florida. Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't read all this. According to the news, 2 girls, 15-year-old girls, ended up finding a hidden cell phone trapped under... in a high school in November of 2019. The girls took the phone to the administrators who was connected to the... Oh, yeah. He doing the time. Do it. He's doing the time. I thought these were some adults he was doing this to. I didn't know it was some high school girls. All right, next story. I was like, damn, he got all that time for just funny. But it was some high school girls. All right, speaking of fuck-ass Florida, a 22-year-old man has been taken into custody Friday for his involvement in mass shooting that took place outside of Miami-Dade banquet hall over Memorial Day weekend. Devontae Barnes is facing 3 counts of first-degree murder, 20 counts of attempted murder. Police suspect Barnes is acted as the lookout for the gunman who shot up the club. He has denied bond at the hearing Friday morning. Desmond Owens and Clifford, both 26 years old that night of the shooting, and Shaniqua Peterson, 32, was hospitalized, however, succumbed to her injuries 4 days later, and 12 others were injured in May 30th shooting. Surveillance footage shows the three masked gunmen hopping out of a stolen white SUV before opening fire on a crowd gathering outside of the hall. The vehicle was later found in a Cornell. To read more, please log on to balleralert.com. So basically what happened was he was the lookout getting charged for attempted murder. He can't even get like accessory to the crime. My nigga about to face big time for being the lookout. I don't know who the fuck they was doing a hit on, but they shot up everybody in their goddamn mama and everybody got hit. And that is so crazy that he is facing all this time. How many counts? And he's only 22. 3 counts of first-degree murder. That's 20 years for each one of them. So that's 60. And 20 counts of attempted murder. 20. I don't think all of them gonna stick, but at the most he gonna do is 40. Fuck. Life gone. He ain't gonna be about 60 years old for being the lookout. Not that he got that much time. That's a lot of time for just being a damn lookout. But speaking of looking out, and you should have been watching your back. Tennessee teen shoots and kills his mother because she took his phone. A Tennessee boy in Tennessee has been charged with fatally shooting his mother in her head because she took his cell phone away. Sean Wills was 17 years old when he allegedly shot his mother, Sandy Wills, with the handgun she kept on her nightstand in the Rocky Top, Tennessee home of April of 2020. Wills allegedly confessed to taking the mom's gun into the different room and loading it with her waking his mother up before going back into her bedroom and shooting her at close range while she slept. Oh my shit. Prosecutors are now charging the now 18-year-old as an adult. He is charged with first-degree murder and held with a $1 million bond in the Anderson County Detention Faculties. What do I think about that? These kids is motherfucking crazy. Y'all better watch out. Shit. Shot his mama close range because she didn't give him his phone back. What is going on? They shooting the parents because they taking the video games away. They shooting the parents because they taking the phones. Like, you came and discipline your kids, right? Without you about to get fucking shot. That's the crazy part. You about to get shot up for just trying to discipline your kids. That don't make no damn sense. But speaking of what don't make no damn sense, y'all. A 11-year-old boy is accidentally stabbed in haunted house. And let's see what the fuck it is. Today, talk about scary. An 11-year-old boy was stabbed in his foot while visiting an Ohio haunted house. Why they got real knives? I thought all of that shit was supposed to be fake. That's why I don't visit haunted house. Apparently an actor at a haunted house was using a real Bowie knife as a prop to scare the visitors. Fox News reported the child was stabbed about to enter a 7th-floor of hell haunted house located in Chattanooga Country Fairgrounds in Brea. I guess that's in Ohio. Last Saturday, the 22-year-old actor approached the boy and meant to stab the ground to scare him. Instead, he cut through the boy's shoe and pierced his toe, authorities stated. The mother of the child was called and he was treated at a local location. They refused to further medical attention and he was even able to continue touring of the rest of the place. The actor admitted that the real knife was not a good idea to use and admitted to bringing in his own. Oh, the haunted house was supplied with actors with prop knives, but eventually he wanted to use a real one. Luckily, the police took the knife until they completed their investigation. Hopefully, no one is allowed to use real or short knives again. Lawsuit. Shit, I'm suing, nigga. I would have not finished nothing. He stabbed me. My whole toe is gone. Like, I would have been laid up in the hospital bed. Can't breathe. Can't talk. Can't think good. Don't know my name. Don't know nothing. Got amnesia. Got PTSD every time I see a house. First of all, where you went wrong first was you had entered in a 7 floors of hell. Hell no. I would have never went into no. See, I myself have a story about me going into a haunted house and getting kicked out. So I went to a haunted house. Where was this at? I think it was the one in Bastrop, if I'm not mistaken. It was either one in Bastrop. It wasn't. I don't think it was. I know it was in the middle of fucking nowhere. And me and 2 friends went. They finally had talked me into it. This is I think this was my second time ever going to a haunted house. I went one first time with another group. But this one, the people chased you. Like, literally, like, you run, they running. So I was like, well, one, I really didn't have a fucking choice because they bought my fucking ticket. And they were like, oh, you're going to have to pay me back if I don't go. Bitch, I didn't ask you to go! But that's besides the point. So I walk into the haunted house. Boom, 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 boom. I'm scared already. I'm already fidgety. Da-da-da-da-da. So this dude, after a while, I'm just like, fuck it. They're just going to jump out. Da-da-da-da. One dude, one of the little actors got carried the fuck away. And he really started fucking chasing me. And after a while, like, I was like, So after a while, I was like, dude, you didn't chase nobody else like that. And he said, and then he was still like in fucking character. It was a zombie. I said, leave me the fuck alone. And he still, like, I'm scared already. Leave me the fuck alone. So he kept fucking chasing me because he got a fucking kick out of it. So I tripped his fucking ass and whooped his ass and I got kicked out. Leave me the fuck alone. And ever since then, this was like when was this? I think this was like 2019 or 27, one of them. I think 2019 and 2017. Ever since then, I have not been to a haunted house because I got kicked out of that one. They banned me from it. But that actor had me fucked up. Leave me the fuck alone. Go chase somebody else. He didn't chase nobody else that motherfucking long. And you know what? He had to chase a foot coming out of his motherfucking ass. Bitch, leave me the fuck alone. And ever since then, I have not been to no damn haunted house. And speaking of haunted houses, a popular YouTuber charged with running a $30 million illegal scheming service. Go ahead. On Tuesday, federal agents are arresting popular YouTuber Bill Omar, aka Almighty Hellcat, from his New Jersey home. The internet star was known for showing his jewelry and sizable cars collection from hundreds of thousands of YouTubers followers. He is being accused of stealing copyright material from the cable companies and using it for monetary gain. 2 years ago, agents... I'm trying to see where the crime is. The incident that Camaro And two of his associates were stealing copyright material from the cable companies and using it to connect streaming services that the customers paid for. The scammers offered subscription access to connect to Comcast, Verizon, FiOS, DirecTV, HBO, and others for little as $15 a month. Authorities say that the reproduction of material allowed the trio to earn over $30 million between 2016 and 2019. The YouTube star purchased a large home and fast cars, the Washington Post reported. And if found guilty, he can face up to 514 years behind bars. How the fuck do you steal copyright material and face 514 years for what? People is out here raping and killing people and sexually harassing people, and they not facing 514 years. All the nigga did was steal some at the very least, he should face 6 months in jail and have to pay $30+ million back to the companies. I think that's the judgment for him. How the fuck he didn't kill nobody. He didn't endanger anybody's life. Like, that got to be against some type of constitution that this man is facing 514 years for just stealing copyrights. How the fuck? It's a white collar crime at that. I thought white collar crime mean less time. Nigger crimes mean more time, like selling drugs and dope. Baby, y'all better not mess with no type of copyrights or nothing. Shit. Damn. I wonder how much I would get. Let me not. All I do is I get every time a free trial come, baby, I switch emails. I don't know if that's no, that's not copyright infringement because I'm not using it for no personal gain. But damn, he got $30 million, but it took him 3 years, so that's like $10 million a year. I don't see why he had to do that. Like, all he had to do was he could have made that off of YouTube. He really could have made that off of YouTube and branded his shit, like, or teamed up with HBO and been like, hey, y'all go use HBO. He could have did that the legal way. You was dumb. You was definitely dumb. I definitely think you was stupid. You get stamped stupid because you could have got that in a deal. You could have got $30 million, but y'all in this scamming shit. Y'all PPP loan niggas is next. 514 years for scamming HBO? Wait, what? Comcast? What else? Verizon? No, they don't play. DirecTV? Now, DirecTV shit be fucking up all the time. No, they could have got that shit away for free. For as little as $15 a month? I want to know how he did it. That's what really they need to do. Is the FBI need to hire him like how they hire some of these other people and be like, how'd you do this? So we don't come across this shit again. How the fuck? And all these people was getting access? I want to know how he did it. Documentary. He needs a documentary. Like how y'all be documenting all these other people for their little white collar crimes. He need a documentary on. Come on, Netflix. Find out the information, Netflix. We the people want to know how the hell this man made $30 million plus in scamming HBO, Comcast, Verizon, DirecTV. And people was paying $15 a month and making his check from YouTube. We want to know how Bill Omar, the YouTuber, was making this much. And we want to know what the hell were the charges was that he's getting charged 514 years. What the fuck? How y'all even come up with 514 years worth of time? That's 5 people lifetime. So if he believe in reincarnation, bitch, your reincarnation, still gonna be in jail. That don't make no damn sense. 514 years. I don't know. I'm going to wait for the story unfold to see more about that, because I wants to know why and how he did it. Like, that's crazy. $30 million off of a scheme? What was a scam, sir? And your YouTube money? Like, YouTube paid too much for him to even have to scam like this. I want to know who came up with it for him to scam 514 years worth of money. And it was only $30 million. I know a lot of white collar crimes, and they is getting 7, 8 years. And they done scammed everybody. The Wolf on Wall Street dude, he only got 7 years. The dude that was scamming the Monopoly, he was scamming the Monopoly stuff. He worked for McDonald's, and he kept winning the Monopoly shit. He only got 4 years. Who else? The dude who was the referee in the NBA, and he was paying the referees off and making bets. And he was a referee, and he was making bets against the game, and he was costing the game because he knew who would win. He didn't get that much time. So how this young black man, doing all I can, getting 514 years for scamming HBO, DirecTV, Verizon, and Comcast? I want to know how he did it. So we need Netflix. I don't know if HBO want to do it because they were scamming him, but what they really should do, really fuck you in the face, is they should come. No, that's kind of embarrassing that they didn't realize it, because it went on for 3 years. It said between 2016 and 2019. This man was getting it. I want to know how he did it. So we need Netflix, Disney Plus, who else? BET Plus. Oh yeah, BET got a crime show. BET Plus. We need one of y'all to do a documentary on how this man scammed all these white people companies. DirecTV, HBO, Verizon, and Comcast. We want to know how he did it. That's what we want to know. How did you do it? Where did you do it? And how did you do it for that long? 3 years. And we want to know all the charges that led up to 514 years. At first, I thought that was his area code, 514. Shit, they talking about 514 years behind bars. The fuck? How many charges? Even if he had a good lawyer, he gonna do half the time. But damn, that's what you get for trying to be flashy, y'all. Y'all trying to keep up with the Johnsons, and you're gonna keep your ass in jail. So I guess that's the mantra of today. Keep up with the Johnsons, you're gonna keep your ass in jail. So you guys, I thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm going to see you guys next week. I think I'm going to do 2 shows. I'm going to do a Saturday and Sunday next week. And I will see you guys. Y'all can, if you missed the beginning or this whole video, y'all are going to be able to see it if you go on my backup Instagram. It'll be posted on there, and it'll be posted on my YouTube, Mark MARQ 2L Nice 98 on YouTube, or you can just type in BlaQueck, BlaQueck. And if you want to be a future promoter, or you want to sponsor the show, you can go to controversiallyblack.pod@gmail.com, and I will list the link in my bio if you want to email me if you have any questions about the show, if you want to be on the show, or if you want to write into the show, because I do want to have a write-in segment so I can read y'all stuff. Controversially Black BlaQuecK, being BlaQueck, block. Yeah, controversiallyblock.com. And you can write me there. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully we'll have some guests. I like doing it by myself because, like, you know, the show be quick and I'll be ready to go. But I will see you guys next week. I hate you, bitch. Hey, I hate you, bitch. All right, you guys, I will see you guys next week. And that was our news report. All right, I will see y'all next week. Peace.